All right, we're on the last worksheet, number 29. So I need to go to the Toys and Accessories worksheet. Apply cell styles to A2 through F2. So if I scroll up, A2 through F2, it wants themed cell style accent 2. So I'm going to go to cell styles up here in the top right, accent 2. Done with 29. 30, conditional formatting. It says create a new formatting rule, cell range E3. So E3 through E22. It wants conditional formatting, icon set styles, 3 flags. So conditional formatting, icon sets, and here's the 3 flags. So we choose it, and then it wants us to set some specific numbers in there. So we're going to go back to conditional formatting and say manage rules. So we want to edit it. And here's the rule we just made, the 3 flags. Edit it. And we're not dealing with percents, we're dealing with numbers. So we want to change the type to number. And it wants green when it's greater than or equal to 100. And it wants yellow greater than or equal to 50. Click OK. And then apply it. And OK. So now it's been applied. 30 is done. 31, resize the columns A through F to auto fit. So we just did this in the other video. A through F. Put your cursor on the line in between any of the cells, any of the columns, it doesn't matter which one, and double click it, and it will auto fit to the contents. 32, insert a hyperlink in cell C21. So here's C21. Link to the cell range A8 through D10 in the PowerBones PWC. So we're going to switch worksheets when we're doing this. So we're going to go to Insert, Hyperlink, or you can right click on it and hyperlink sometimes. Alright, and then it's going to ask us where do we want to link it to. We want to say a place in this document since it's one of those other worksheets. And we're going to say PowerBoats and PWCs because that's what it says in the instructions, and it wants the cell range right here, not A1, it wants A8 through D10. And click OK. And then C22, we're going to do the same thing. So hyperlink, place in this document, and wants the PowerBoat and PWC's worksheet the same range. So we're going to do the same thing we just did. Oh, I had the shift button held down. Didn't want that. So A8 through D10, PowerBoats and PWCs. Okay. And then cell C15, hyperlink, place in this document. No, now you see how it says it wants a link to a website. So we're going to choose existing file or web page. And we're going to type in the address http://www.uscgboating.org. Okay, everything inside the parentheses. Okay, and you see our links are here. So 32 is done, 33, hide rows. It says make rows invisible to users, rows 17 through 19. So we're going to come over here, row 17 through 19. We right click on it and say hide. 33 is done. 34, it wants us to use the average if function in cell C25. So we're going to go to formulas, insert function. We're going to type in average if, and there it is. So click OK. So it wants us to insert the text. Oh, see what I did here? I just started assuming the whole thing was going to be that. So cancel that. So in cell C25, it just wants the text average daily rate space dash space wakeboards. And then in cell E25, that's where we're going to put the function. So E25 average if. It's already there because I just typed it in. So click OK. The range that it wants the type, so column B. So you can just click on column B. Criteria, it says wakeboard. So you're telling Excel to look in column B for the word wakeboard, and then it's going to average column E. So if in column B it finds the word wakeboard, it's going to average the E column. Click OK. Should come up with the number 40. Means you did it right. 34 is done. Symbols. 35. In cell B27, we're going to go to Insert. Symbols is all the way in the top right hand corner. So symbol. And it gives us the Unicode. So we could look through all of this and try to find it. Or we can come down here and it says from Unicode. So we can type in the number 2020. And there's the symbol. And so you say Insert. And then you can close it. And it wants us to align the cell data to the top and align to the right. So in the Home tab, you have your alignment stuff. So here's top, align top. And then here's left through right, and align right. 35 is done. 36, this is where it gets kind of technical and crazy. Cell C27. It wants us to do the concatenate function. So I'm going to come to formulas, insert function, type concatenate, and there it is. So we click OK. Now here's what it's going to do. It's taking words from different cells and rearranging them and putting them all in the same cell. So we have to type exactly how we see it in the instructions. So in text 1 it says recommend either space. Notice there's a space before the end of the quotation marks, and it says right here to include space. And then text 2, it wants data in cell B9 from the PowerBoats worksheet. So we're going to go to the other worksheet, PowerBoats. And it wants cell B9. So we click on it, so it should say PowerBoats and PWCs B9. And then text 3, space or space. It says include spaces. So space or space. We're forming a sentence here. Text 4, data in cell B10 of that worksheet. So we're going to go to PowerBoats worksheet, B10. And you don't need to click back to this worksheet. Just keep working in this text box or this dialog box up here. Text 5, space or space. And then we're running out of room, but there's a scroll bar over here, so we can scroll down a little bit. It says in text 6 to put in cell B11 from the Powerboats worksheet. So we're going to go Powerboats, B11. And finally, text 7, it just says end with a period. So we're just going to type period. Click OK. And this is what it should come out with. If it doesn't, what I'd recommend is just clicking out of it, clicking it, pressing delete, and retrying it. Okay, don't sit there and try to fix it up here in the formula bar. That's going to be too complicated. All right, 36 is done. Create a chart. Oh, last part of this one, cell C27, wrap text. So C27, we want to go to home and wrap text. So that's what it should end up looking like. Create a chart using the data B3 through D7. So here's B3 through D7. So we're going to go to Insert. It wants a 2D pie chart. So here's our charts and pie charts. 2D, basic. It says position the upper left corner in H2. So we're going to just click and drag it. So the upper left corner is in H2. And it says rename chart 1 to wakeboard chart. So over here on the left, top left-hand corner, you see the name box that says chart 1. You rename it wakeboard chart. And then hit enter, and it's renamed. Alright, I'm going to pause here while classes change. Alright guys, so I was going to try to finish this, but I'm running low on time. I've only got 3 more minutes, and I've got another class coming in. So I'm going to just finish this off, let it upload, and then I'll do another video for the final steps. Alright.